All right. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, and good morning. Whenever you are listening, wherever you are, I do hope it's a good one. And yeah, I decided to do a more uh, random stream. I know very few people have probably viewed what was called the Morning Brew because it was shorter and well, there was kind of an accident where Bird kind of ended the stream. Um, so yeah, accidents happen. That's fine. And oh, let's see here. We got BK Dan in the chat. And how goes it? It's okay. And of course, BK Dan is also talking to the Stream Elements bot. At least it's one of the friendly bots and not one of the ones that's putting spam in the chat. And we have Crimson Mist. And last but not least, the lovely Sherry. How are you today, Sherry? I hope things are going well. Yeah, I decided to do yeah, like I said, more random stream because of what happened earlier and just couldn't find really anything that I wanted to watch. Uh, So I thought, what the hell, I'll stream for now. Of course, by the time I didn't actually look at anything uh, for about an hour before. So by the time I got everything set up. I don't know. Somebody could have been streaming by then, for all I know. And hello, Terry Rose. How are you today? No, I'm not still streaming. I just started streaming now, Mar. Uh, and I'm glad you're doing well, Terry. It is good to hear. Uh, and Crimson Mist has been off Twitter a couple of days now. Any particular reason, or just tired of the bullshit? Because yeah, it's full of that. And yes, hello everyone. I hope you're doing well. Uh, I'm actually kind of tired. I almost need to open a window. My parents are getting older, and so they like keeping it a little too hot for my taste. Um, and thank you, Terry Rose. Uh, like I said, I looked about an hour before I went live, and it was either well before that or I just haven't seen since then. Let's see here. Let's go back. It's 35 minutes. Okay. Oh, well, I'm going to watch that video if I. Okay. Uh, ah, okay. I guess LDG started a stream about 50 minutes ago, which would have been when I was setting things up. So, sorry, didn't know. And let's see here. Let's go back up in the chat just a little bit. Oh, I hate this because it opened the chat totally far away from where I'm actually. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to talk to people from the morning brew. That's really weird. Um, ah, because Bird was apologizing for ending the stream, and that's I thought it was for the saying on this stream for last stream, and no, he's not here, which is cool. Let's see here. Jerry Rose says, I don't really care about the show reviews, although my cousin has a movie coming out. What movie? And hello, I'm gonna hack me. I butchered your name, I know, but the funny thing is about the review shows. There are some good ones out there. I'll give you that. But let's be honest. We're not talking about professional reviewers. We're talking about YouTubers. And some of them are good at giving their opinion. Don't get me wrong. I'm great at giving my opinion when I want to. But just like with any other reviewer, don't necessarily listen to them because they're good at talking on YouTube. Yes, there are a few people that talk better than others on YouTube. So they can be wonderful, they can be eloquent and absolutely wonderful, say all the right things, and be 1000% wrong. Why? Because they're only human and they're on YouTube. Sorry. If they were actually professionals, they would be in a field where they were doing the stuff, getting paid for it. Plain and simple. And I'm talking about people that even I like, who, yeah, they're not professionals. They're YouTubers. Some of them get paid for it. Some of them don't. I actually like the ones who don't even more. I know Bird has the ads shut off, even though half the time they play. That's why I have the um, whatever. I can't remember what I have now. You block Origin. That's what it is. So, and BK Dan says, yeah, we got a decent amount of snow my way, 6 inches where I live, and over a foot not too far from me. Hakeem, is it Hakeem or Hakeem? Because that's still not clear. Fortunately, the snow that I got was less than an inch deep. It is more or less a dusting. It was nice to see, though. Um, but no, you will find that I try to, and I do say try to pronounce people's names the way they need to be. Uh, and I hope you're talking about Snow, the lovely Sherry. That's all I'm going to say. Um, ah, Mars says, I thought it would be Hawk, Hawkem, Hawkemy, like being Hawk and Huckleberry Finn. Yes, I went there, BK Dan. That's why I said I hope she was talking about Snow. That's sorry. It's one of those days. I'm kind of dealing with a little bit of pain right now, and sometimes humor helps with that. So I just decided, like I said, decided to hop on. I didn't see anybody on. Like I said, it takes a little bit to get things set up to uh to get streaming, particularly when you're doing a subscribers only thing. And with this, I have it set up so basically now anybody who is a subscriber can chat. The main reason for that is I get tired of the bots in the chat with all those stupid little crap in there. And since the bot isn't going to subscribe for any length of time, it's like, okay, it's a quick fix to get things okay done. Uh, but I do prefer to keep the morning brew not a subscribers only stream. But Brew Crew always will be. Um, Simply for the fact I get tired of the bots, and you never know who's going to be on. So let's see here now. Oh, the lovely Sherry has words of wisdom to spread. Be wise. And she says, to the lovely Sherry, hello, well, yeah, but unfortunately I'm not. I can still call you Mr. Wise. No, giving you a hard time. And well, see, that was just a fortunate side effect. Um, because there were other people that were coming in, and it's like being disruptive. It's like, no, 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 not in the mood today. And that was when I first did it. And it's like after that, it's like, oh, cool. And I'd actually started doing that. You know, this is the 24th one. It's been about a month since I've done it. So they're definitely random. I mean, I've had ones that were a day apart, and like this one, the last one was a month ago. Okay. We've got Wise and Graceful in the chat. Both of whom are not who they say their name, what their name actually means. And yes, Daniel, I know that what that means. That name means. Uh, so let me go ahead, see if anybody wants to come up because it's just me here talking, rambling away. It can't be that exciting to watch and listen to me talk. I mean, it might be for some people, but hey. Crimson Mist. The meaning of my name means Nunya. Oh, you're funny. I like that. I do like that. What the hell? Okay. Tried to pin the comment. I click on it, and instead of pinning the comment, it jumped back up to go to channel. Like I want to go to my own channel to see it. Yeah, makes sense. And there it's pinned. And we've got Dan in the
BK Dan in the snow. And missed Embar. Nice. Wow.
Well, if no one takes offense in me yawning still because I'm still waking up at 8 p.m.
if anyone takes offense at you yawning, they can go. Well,
Don't say it. Don't say it. I've installed Wicked Whims on my Sims 4 game, and they do it all the time.
they can go kiss the flames of hell. For all I care.
How is everyone doing today?
Doing okay. How about yourself?
Actually, not too bad. Considering,
Greetings. It's almost lunchtime for me.
Well, that's good.
I just had lunch, so. Although it's 2 o'clock here, almost 2 o'clock here.
Yeah, almost 1 o'clock here and almost noon where Crimson Mist is.
Ah, Mountain Zone, eh?
Yep, east of the Rockies or west of the Rockies, north of Dreamland, and just south of Hell.
So, yes. I happen to know the time zones, so that's the fortunate thing.
Yeah. Unfortunate side effect of being a YouTuber with multinational audiences. Yeah.
Well, let's put it this way. I also know the time in London offhand. It is currently 12:35 here, which means it is 6:35 in London,
Yep.
and I have friends in Japan, and it is, let me think, uh, 3:50, 3:50. It's about 4 a.m. in Japan.
Yep.
Man, that's just right off the top of my head. It's just,
I know States and I know UK time.
Yeah. Well, I do. I have friends in Europe that also listen in to my shows, and got to account for their times as well because they're like 7 or 8 hours ahead of me.
mhm.
So it's hard to keep track sometimes, especially when you're trying to do the album art for your shows every week.
That would be a pain. Yeah. Yeah,
There's one person from Australia that pops into your stream quite often too, Captain. Mr. Grant Gregory.
oh, he comes in some. There are some others that come in. Um,
He's Australian, so yeah, from his time zone.
yeah.
I don't know
There's
whether
a
he's on the east or west, but
couple other Australians that come in. There's some Kiwis that come in, and well, of course, we've got Josef, who's in Slovakia.
okay.
Got a couple from Ireland, a couple from well, Great Britain.
Yep.
See here, at least one from um, shoot, I can't think of the name of the
Good
um,
old Germany.
Germany. Yes,
I was
Germany.
waiting for that.
That's not the one I was trying to think of. I was trying to think of who I know it, and as soon as you say it, I'll I know it. Yitza. Where does Yitza live?
Slovakia.
No, he
No,
doesn't.
not no.
Belgium.
Belgium.
No,
Yeah, Belgium.
oh, it is Belgium. Okay.
Yeah, it is Belgium.
Yeah, I was thinking right. Waffle. Yeah, that's the only way I can remember where he's from. Belgium waffle. So, and let's see here. Got somebody who loves The Sims 4. Can be quite relaxing, building and making worlds. Uh,
But I mix up Joseph and Yitze all the time.
this is true. And Gary Rose says, I've noticed that culture has been promoting other centers to streams at U.S. times. Yes. Um, makes I'm sorry, it just makes things a little easier. The crap, I did that just totally went. One of the things that a lot of people have been playing recently has been what the hell is that game? Minecraft.
Mm. Yeah.
Like, I'm
Yeah, I've
sorry.
been noticing oh, what's his name? Sunday mornings.
Resolute Germ. No, that
No.
was Saturday morning.
Salty Trekker.
Salty, thank you. Salty Trucker has been streaming a lot of Minecraft. Yeah. I couldn't think of his name for some reason. I just pictured his avatar. That's all I pictured.
Last year I still was thinking about doing some gaming streams,
Mm-hmm.
but then all the shit happened with Steam here in Germany
Mm-hmm.
that they do not allow sexual content anymore. because you can't, or they don't have anything to validate your age. But LGBTQ plus content is still allowed for some reason with sexual content.
That does not make any sense at all.
It
Well,
doesn't.
you'll just have to stream the LGBTQ plus
No, thing
stream
is,
stuff.
as I said, I would like, or I wanted to stream some games,
Yeah.
but because of all these new restrictions, I have modded my games, and they got a little bit more lewd, so I can't stream them anymore.
Well, then I would go to Odyssey, where you can
So-
actually stream that a little more easily.
As I say, in my Sims 4 at the moment, they bang like rabbits because I installed this Wicked Whims mod. It's funny.
Oh Lord, what is it?
It's a lot of fun.
What does it do?
As I say, they bang like rabbits now. They have their needs, and if they feel horny, they just look for someone to have sex with.
Wow. Wow.
And they don't do it under the cover anymore. So they do it everywhere, standing, leaning over a chair, stuff like that. It's crazy.
Mar. Oh.
Honestly, I find it super funny.
Oh, it is. Trust me, it is. But no, I've worked in nursing homes, and there are well, people who live there that are also like that. They tend to lose their inhibitions, and it's like they will do what they do, and they don't care who's around.
Yeah, well, they still do care. That's the thing. If someone is having an intercourse in a room and another sim comes in, then he will turn around and be ashamed that he saw it and didn't knock on the door and stuff like that.
Why? You should ask to join.
That also can happen. It's always depending on the mood and how good the sims know each other.
Just like sleeping with roommates.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh dear Lord, that was not necessary, Dan. Oh dear Lord.
You're
Please
welcome.
tell me you don't invite your roommates to join.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, that'd be like that. Okay, that's a little much. Yeah. Oh,
When my son was 16, I opened the door without knocking first. I learned. I learned real fast to knock.
oh yeah.
Let's just say I saw things I did not want to see.
Okay, that's always
Interesting.
yes, interesting and educational. I'll put it that way.
Yeah, educational. Yeah.
Kind of like watching National Geographic. Only
Yeah.
it's a porn parody version.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah. National Geo. Yeah.
Hey GMC, why are you not streaming? And yes, it's an interesting conversation.
It's always interesting at this time of day.
Wait a minute. You hear that The Rock Dwayne Johnson will be co-starring with Elmo in a new movie? No. No, I didn't. Oh
I'm
my God.
afraid.
And good afternoon, the Bosco scenario. How are you guys, Gar? You are more than welcome to join, as are you, GMC. Well, to be accurate, we're mammals.
Primates are mammals too.
Well, have you never heard the song, You and Me, Baby, Ain't Nothing But Mammals? So
Let's
let's
just do
do
it like
like,
this is a Discovery Channel. Yeah.
correct.
Yeah. Um, who was that again?
Uh,
I can't remember who did that. I
I,
got the video in my mind, but I can't. They're all wearing monkey suits with big ears in the video,
yeah,
but I can't think of who did it.
I don't know.
Oh man. Now I hear the song in my head, but I don't remember the name of the fucking band.
Right.
The Bloodhound Gang.
Thank you.
I hate that
You and
song.
me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals.
Let's just do it like they do on the Discovery Channel.
Well, they
uh,
actually took that from a little segment from 321 Contact
The
called
Bloodhound
The
really?
Gang
Blood.
was the kids who would solve crimes using
Yep.
math and science. I remember that.
3, 2, 1.
Contact. Yep.
Contact is the reason, is the moment. Yeah, I remember that.
Where everything happens.
Oh, God.
No, Daniel, but I can understand the confusion.
And as Hakim still is there, the question was if it was Hakime, because you actually wrote Japanese Hajime, which means beginning.
Mm.
But I thought your name was spoken Hakime. And thanks for correcting me there, by the way.
And hello, brightest day. You are more than welcome to join the panel.
As I say, always good to learn new things.
Hope
Yeah.
everything's going okay for your brightest day. No, things have been bad for you lately.
Yeah.
I just thought Hakim was written differently.
With a J in the middle, yeah. I thought so too.
It's there's so many different ways to pronounce a name if you don't like if there's not an
Yeah.
accent on it or some indication. So. And good afternoon, or should I say evening, Mountains of Elysium.
We have lots of Hakims living here in Germany, so they all write themselves differently here in Germany, but I think that it is a German thing.
And
Probably
Mountains of
a Turkish
Elysium.
thing.
Turkish, cool. Mountains of Elysium is on break from work. Mountains, you should be home, not working. No. And he says, "No problem. I was surprised someone knew about it."
Everybody should be working from home at the moment.
I don't work.
Well, home and work should be done separately. You don't work in the same place you are home at, if that makes sense. You have a separate office space that's just for office work.
Yeah.
Just like you'd have, if you're working from home, you'd use a computer that's just for work,
Mm-hmm.
and then have a separate computer because you'd have the company buy the computer for work, and then you'd have your own computer that you would use for your own uses. That way, the computer can't be monitored because it's not the work computer being used for
Right.
personal stuff. I can understand. I don't necessarily agree with it, but I can understand a workplace, you know, wanting their computer to not be used for anything that they don't necessarily agree with. That's fine. What you do on your own time is your thing, but use your own damn computer, not the work computer.
Right.
Uh, and hello, Justin Proper. How are you? Good to see you again.
Yeah, Captain. Overall, I'm doing okay. Just my sleep schedule's really screwy right now, so I've been popping in too much in the morning.
That's not a problem. The funny thing is, I hate to say it, but the way things are going, the show is going to grow, and I don't actually want it to. Um, the reason I say that is if we go into, well, there are certain areas of the world that definitely are going back into lockdown.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, we're going to have a larger international audience. Yay. Um, don't get me wrong. I don't like to say I don't want people listening, but,
Mm-hmm.
you know, um, don't like the idea of lockdowns. So it does give them something to do,
Mm-hmm.
some way to interact with others, but yeah, I still don't like the idea of lockdowns.
Well, is the lockdown itself or the consequence of people being on? They're two different critters. That's why I ask.
I mean, governments aren't taking into consideration. Number one, it's not controlling anything other than the people themselves. Number two, it's actually causing greater depression rates and suicide rates, even though there are some governments, here's the interesting part, claiming that suicide is at an all time low, even though they have health workers who are staffing suicide hotlines at an all time high. Uh, say what?
You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Captain.
The only reason that suicides would be at an all time low is if they are having more people in the call centers that are taking the calls, and if people are, putting out the national or international suicide prevention hotline. If that's being done, then okay, I can understand. But honestly don't see that. I think they're just trying to make things sound better than they are.
Yeah. I'm not
And,
one to disagree to agree, but yeah, I agree.
and me, I am not one to just, yeah. I don't usually state my opinion on a lot of things. When I do, I tend to piss people off. But that's life. GMC, when are you streaming today? Are you streaming this afternoon, this evening, whatever?
What kind of channels does he have?
He has mostly, he does reviews, he does plays video games, and oh crap, I'm trying to think. Come on, GMC, you can answer.
I'm sorry. I thought of a really bad joke when you said crap. Nothing against you, Mar. I thought of a German Scheiße video.
Nope, I don't think so.
That was the
Because
first thing I thought of when you said crap. I'm sorry.
because a German Scheiße video would be about Scheiße. Shit, literally.
Right. That's
We
the
take
first thing I thought
everything
of.
we take everything literally. You say this video was about shit, then it was about shit.
Yep. But that was the first thing I thought of when he said crap. I'm sorry. It was. As bad as that sounds.
And for us Germans, it's easy. If we open a box and there's something written on the box, better what is written on the box is inside the box. Otherwise, we will be completely off for days. We won't understand the world for days.
Now, you're the only person I know that's actually in Germany. I have a couple of friends who are of German descent, but you're the only one I actually know in Germany.
Oh, why not? I mean, Germany was better before you know what hit us.
Uh-huh.
Never been there.
A lot of places have been. Now,
Yeah, there is a YouTuber, an American YouTuber. He is black. He was in the army and he was stationed in Germany and stayed in Germany. And he said, here it is way better than over in the US. And he makes videos about it, why Germany is better than living in the US. Most of it is racism. He says that racism in the USA is way bigger than it is here in Germany.
okay,
That's-
I have a question, Brightest Day. Why in the hell are people downloading your content, first of all? Secondly, I happen to like. I haven't even watched it, but just the fact that they're shorts, I tend to wait until I watch them all together. But let's see here. I like gingers. Thank you for having that. Now I will ask this: are all the gingers that you include female, or do you mix it up? Because you do have about a 50% audience of females who may want to see some ginger males, not just other ginger females. Just saying. You know, you got 50% females. You want to balance it out. Just saying. Now, if it was like me and had like 80% or more male, yeah, most men don't want to see other dudes. But
not me.
Well, in some countries, ginger people are seen as soulless. So that might be why it's getting downvoted. From those idiots for some reason. Well, here in Germany, of course, it's different. We say if there is fire on the roof, there is water in the cellar. And just saying, in most cases, it's true. So I was hit on from more redheads than I was from any other one. And not because I'm super sexy or something like that, just because they was wet in the cellar.
Oh, or you're something else.
Oh, one of those redheads that was as we was camping, not really camping. We was on a 3-day sale on a flea market, 3-day flea market, and there was one redhead a few stands away from mine, and she tried to break into my car during the nights just to get some intercourse.
Yeah.
And she was 30 years older than me.
Wow. Well, let's put it this way.
Which is why I had the car locked.
Yeah. Mountains of Elysium, you are in Ireland, which is kind of known for being ginger territory. And rightfully so. The few people I know that are from or in Ireland either have ginger hair or carry the gene. So, yeah, I'm not saying I know a great deal, 10, but yeah, based on the number I know, it's not, you know, uncommon, I'll just say. And Richie Poole says, ginger. I prefer Marianne. Actually, I prefer Marianne as well. If she were a ginger, though, she'd be perfect. That would have been funny to have Marianne be a ginger.
Yeah. Now the funny thing is about that is when I was a kid watching Gilligan's Island, I could not understand one thing: why they never left with the camera crew every day. No, seriously, as a kid, I could not get over that thought. Why they didn't leave with the camera crew? Hey, give me a break. I was like 7. True story, unfortunately, but yeah.
Oh my god.
And that's why I say that shows like Teletubbies and all that stuff should never be shown to kids because it just makes them stupid. I bet no one else in modern days have ever thought, why don't they leave with the camera crew? Because they do not think that far anymore.
No, they don't. No. I just
You
couldn't
are
get over
right.
that thought.
I've had the same thought, not with Gilligan Island, but with another show that was here in Germany back in the day. As I was still a kid, I had the same thought. Why don't they go with the fucking camera crew?
Right. Right. You're not wrong, Mark. You're not wrong.
I mean, I'm proud of my nephew, even if he now is just hanging on his laptop or iPad or even his cell phone for most of the time. But back in the day, as we were still watching stuff, we was watching what was it called? Star Wars Resistance. And my nephew was like, okay, why is this show so stupid? Why don't they get it? Why are they not smart enough to understand those things if even I get them? And he was like 4 or 5 at the time. And he understood it better than the guys in the show. And he was like, I don't get it. How can he be an agent of the rebellion and be completely unarmed? How does he not see that this creature is a child of that creature? It's obvious.
Yeah, my nephew's going to be 10 on the 13th. He's getting so big. Oh.
And let's see here, Mountains of Elysium says, before COVID, there was a Ginger Fest. The world gathering of gingers was in a neighboring town. Unfortunately, I didn't go, but hopefully after this is over, they will start it up again. It was a lot of fun. Well, you know what I'm going to say? There are things that are going to have to start up again, whether governments want them to or not. Because, yeah, um, I hate
Humans
to
are
say it,
hurt people.
we uh, we have to be the resistance, and they're the empire. And I've had enough of the empire.
I see it. I see it with myself, and I see it because I'm a loner. I barely leave the house. I barely left the house before COVID.
Mm-hmm.
But I had my conventions that I went to,
Me
and
too.
I liked them. And I had my friends there, and now they do not come to visit because we usually just met at the conventions,
Mm-hmm.
and the conventions are no more. And if they are, they say, well, the convention may or may not be, so you can buy a ticket, but probably then we have to cancel it. And you will get the ticket for the next one, and who knows when the next one is and who is there and if someone still gets to the next one. So at the moment, I haven't seen any friends here in Germany for the last 2 years now,
Wow.
and that's really getting to me. If I
Yeah.
wouldn't have YouTube and talking to people on here, I would probably go completely insane and crazy, even more than I already am.
So I
You're not the
mean,
only one.
like I said, you know, we're going to have channels on YouTube growing, not because of not out of good things, but because they need something to do, and that's, in my opinion, that's a sad thing. I don't want, I want the channel to grow organically, not because COVID is causing it to bring people
Right.
in.
Right.
I sorry, there's a difference in my mind.
There is.
And Richie Poole says the camera crew was ruined on the island too. Duh.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
no, 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 no. See, if they were, it would have been the
Months and
professor,
months and months. Yeah.
Marianne, and various crew. Not
I still remember the original intro. They never said Professor Marianne at the end.
that is
It's and
correct.
the rest.
And the rest, which made absolutely no sense.
Wasn't it oh god, what's his name? I can't think of his name. Gilligan. Um who
Bob
pushed
Denver.
to thank you. Who pushed to have Professor Marianne listed. That's why it's so rushed to the end. I
Well,
think it was.
it really still fit.
Yeah, it feels rushed when you sing it
I
though.
mean, it was still a little different than the original, but actually, I liked it better.
Yeah.
The Professor and Marianne. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yes, I know I'm flat on that one, but don't give a shit. I'm going to get coffee.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm right here getting coffee.
Okay.
I'm doing
I have
two
to walk
things
way
at
back
once,
there.
so therefore it's like, yeah, I'm gonna.
I have to walk way back there if I want coffee. I just got water. 2 little cups over here
Trust me, I always,
and my half gallon.
at least until dinner time, I always have coffee. Sometimes I'll have it after that, but yeah,
I usually don't.
I don't. I don't exaggerate when I say I have coffee. I live on coffee. I do.
That's my sister. That's my
And
sister who does that. Yeah.
Mountains Elysium says, I forgot the new Expanse episode should be out. Well, I can say this much, I won't be watching it.
I'm not familiar with it at all. So
I haven't seen the
is that on Prime?
Yeah, it's on
Okay.
Amazon.
Okay. I thought it was, but I wasn't even sure.
Yeah, it used to be on Sci-Fi, and then it got canceled, and then it got picked up by Amazon.
Okay. That's just like SG1 was canceled off of Showtime, got picked up by the Sci-Fi Channel.
Yep.
Yeah. At the end of like season 4 or season 3.
Okay, I had to step out. Funny thing is, I need coffee, but it gets too hot in the house. I know I'm weird. I mean, no, I just never was able to get into The Expanse. Maybe I need to watch with somebody who actually likes it and can tell me about it, because it was when I was really first getting started streaming. I mean, I'd done streams for a while, but it's just like, oh, let me do this, and it was actually one of the more popular streams, and I'm going, okay, I hate this. Not the show, but I wasn't able to enjoy the show because it's like I'm trying to watch and talk about it, and not fun. I need to have you on more, Mountains of Elysium.
I don't think I've actually been on at the same time as Mountains.
Well, he's been on very, very rarely. So what's going on, Crimson Mist? Anything good going on today?
Just working right now. Yeah, after early in the week, I was just having a kind of breakdown of my mental health, which is why I just got off the Twitter. That's Twitter for you, for everybody else. I just wanted to get off of it. I was just getting so tired of seeing in my timeline so much crap and just showing up, and I was just done. And so I was off for 2 days, and I was feeling better, and I'm trying, but I also got some other things going offline, and it's making me think about, because I do a show. In fact, I just did 2 shows last weekend on Radio Confluence, which you can listen to on mixler.com/radio-confluence. Last Saturday, I did a show on alien abductions. So including a few scary stories about involving alien abductions, and then this past Sunday I did another show, and this one was just a straight up mixed show because it was Radio Confluence's 6th anniversary. So the station's been going on for 6 years, and I've been on there for 5 years. So
why would someone abduct aliens?
Hey, my brother was born in Roswell, okay? My brother was actually born in Roswell.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we were on family vacation, and that's where he happened to be born. It was a month and a half early.
Yeah, that's one place I want to go and visit, Roswell. Especially when the museum there, and also the McDonald's with the flying saucer right there in the front.
I remember that McDonald's. I was a little kid. I remember that McDonald's. And my place I want to go is a little alien outside of Area 51. Yeah.
Yep. I know
Area
what you're
50
talking about.
something. Exactly.
Mhm.
Area
definitely wanna
50
go there.
something. You do not want to go to Area 51 because Area 51 is just a scam. But Area 50 something, that's different. That's the
Yep.
real deal.
Area 52, and I know, and it's
Oh,
right
yes.
within my backyard as well, and that's Dugway Proving Grounds. That's where they're moving all the stuff there from Area 51, which is even
Well,
more
see.
remote than Groom Lake.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I happen to know a little bit about that too. Yeah. Hey, Bird.
Hello, world. Break 5, Kapla.
Kapla.
Kapla Bird.
Hey, bird.
Are you gonna end the stream this time, or?
I'm going to try not to. Sorry about that.
No problem. I was actually kind of
Make
relieved,
sure
but
you remind me when I leave today to not hit and broadcast.
I will.
Unless you want me to.
Yeah.
In which case, don't say anything. I just heard we're abducting some aliens. Where do I sign up? I think those little efforts can get me to walk again.
Actually, that's a possibility.
I'm down to abduct a couple. What are we using as bait?
Strawberry
my brother from
strawberry ice cream.
Strawberry ice cream.
Now we need something that's a little more
Anal probe friendly.
Oh,
salty trucker.
Salty.
Salty.
Oh,
yeah.
really?
There we
Well,
go.
now the reason I say strawberry ice cream is because there was a story about one of the aliens that was discovered from one of the wreckage in the Earth in the late 40s, who survived, and he lived for a little while longer, and he was actually fond of strawberry ice cream for food. So, okay, but whatever floats your fancy. If you want to capture one of them alien buggers.
Now the question is,
but
what kind of alien do you want to capture?
Yeah, that's the next question, because
gray.
One of the things I also did on my show was that there are also different types of aliens. Whether you've heard of tall Nordiques, you've also heard of reptilians or insectoids.
And the Roswell Greys, and
I want the small Greys.
The Roswell Greys, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, I think for a gray, bird of prey would be the perfect bait. He can't run away. He has a lot of issues that they can work on and test on. So you would be perfect prey there.
Yeah, except there's only one problem. They would need test subjects for the anal probes, and that's not bird. So, we're gonna sacrifice.
We just give them a shield.
They would need to get through both Sassy and Mamo Prey to get to me.
We just give Bird a shield saying no anal probing, please.
And neglect to give that to Deej and Salty.
Aliens.
Hey, Bird. If they have plenty of socks, they can fend off Sassy.
That is true.
We'll just roll. We'll roll them off to
get the
Skinwalker
aliens
Ranch.
to fix me.
Al Bundy's socks they use for fuel.
Yeah, and you're right, Richie. It was Ferengi and the
Little Green Man
Roswell.
was the episode, yeah.
I remember that episode.
Little Green Man.
And Odo.
Odo was there, yeah, but he was the dog. During most of the episode. Yeah, the name of the episode was Little Green Men. Yeah, I remember that. Yes, mountains. Yes. Or at least aggravates them. I was
Oh
going to say
Lord,
it, though. I was not going to say it, though.
mountains, mountains, mountains. That's just wrong.
I was going to actually say it, though, but yeah.
You are definitely Irish. There's no doubt about it.
Well, and it's not really true. It depends on how experienced those people are. Those
Wow.
aliens.
Wow. Wow, Mar. Wow. I just went in a whole different direction.
I'm just saying, we Germans, we have a lot of experience in probing everything back from the 1940s.
Yeah, unfortunately, you're absolutely correct.
And none of them
Including
ever
the
got hemorrhoids.
including that, and also let's not forget the Wonder Dolphins.
One has to wonder if Klingon shock troops are also a thing.
But, that's a good question.
Well, I would say then it depends on what kind of Klingons.
There's only two types of Klingons that are acceptable. Both have been in Star Trek.
Well, no. See, there are 3 types of Klingons, 2 that are acceptable.
There's only 2.
They're smooth-headed and bumpy-headed.
That's it.
Yeah, the
TOS and TNG.
The smooth-headed ones, they had always problems with Starfleet, which was normal humans. So I'm not so sure about Klingon shock troops anymore.
Oh, you never know. You never know. Although it sounds more Romulan in origin, but
I'll be back in about 2 minutes, guys, okay?
let's see here. Mountain
Sure.
says at least
Take care.
95% Irish anyway. I'm supposedly part Spanish. Well, I'm not surprised. But you're definitely raised Irish and have the sense of humor to prove it. I'm surprised that Salty or somebody had popped up in the chat. Or
I think
Deeves.
he's streaming.
Ah,
He's streaming Minecraft.
okay. Mind Free Craft. Okay. How long's he been on?
A long time. I don't know. Let me look.
I know it's been longer than an hour because, well, let's see here. Let me see. Let me check something real quick. I've been on an hour and 12 minutes.
2 hours.
Okay,
He's
so
been streaming 2 hours.
He must have just started when I was setting up my stream because I looked before then.
No, 2 hours and 45 minutes right now.
Wow. I just didn't get a notification.
Yeah.
I'm just back next to the coffee machine. Okay.
Yeah, rewind.
How's your sister?
Oh, sorry.
For what? What are you sorry for?
Well, we're coming over the microphone.
So I could hear her. Big deal. She was over this morning. I didn't, Otherwise I would have asked if she'd gone home yet, but there we go. So how does it look outside there now?
I'll put the camera up. We had a guy come. Do the shovel, so not too bad.
I've seen your DMs on Twitter. Let me check real quick. Because I've got like 4 DMs waiting for me, and so I'm back. Okay, mountains. There it is.
Oh my God, there is a lot of cocaine on the streets.
Yeah, class 2 cocaine farm.
Bird, that's just wrong. And thank you for changing the view. That's one of the good things. Having him as admin, I can just say, "Hey, you got to change the view," and I'm about ready to.
Makes up for the occasional closed ended broadcast.
Yeah, it happens. Well, it looks better now that it's been cleared. And he did it, not Mama Pray. Because I hate to think that
Happy to say Mama Pray has not been outside
good
at all other than to smoke.
Go out with Sassy.
And go out with Sassy.
You're not supposed to talk about the smoking. You're supposed to go out and talk about going out with Sassy.
Well, to be truth be told, Sassy didn't get to go out until very recently because of the snow.
Okay, let's see here. Now, I have to wait for this to.
But I have to say, whatever game Bird is playing there, the graphics are amazing.
Just wait till I crash something.
Sorry about that, guys. I had to step away for a few minutes.
No problem.
I didn't want you guys to hear my phone call, so. They didn't want to be on the stream, so.
It's understandable.
We didn't hear it was your mommy.
No, that's quite impossible.
Yep, but
not in the Twilight Zone. It isn't.
Well, that's true.
It's true, yeah. She's been gone since 2002, so yeah, that'd be possible in the Twilight Zone.
Let's see here. Okay.
So I know that's bad to say, but she was one of the lucky ones who didn't have to experience COVID.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, I will say this, Bird. Go ahead and ask your sister to check Facebook, please.
Sorry, Cap can't do that.
Why not?
Busy? She's busy.
I was.
Well, you could ask Mom O'Prey to check Facebook.
I can't ask her either. She's also busy.
I can say for a fact that my best friend who died 14 years ago is probably in his grave right now, rolling, laughing his ass off because of the shit that's going on the world.
Yeah.
Or the dust particles are.
Not so sure about that. I'm not sure how fast he would decrease there. So
Yeah, both of them been gone for years. My dad in '84, my mother in '02.
but
Sorry to
back in
hear
the
that.
day,
Thank you, Bert.
Arthur was always like, someday we will find something that will kill humanity. And
There's
who
a
would have
possible
thought?
orphan. Possible orphan.
Where?
She just missed the trap. Son of a bitch.
I saw it walk by too. Oh,
Yeah.
yes. Nope, they missed.
Yeah.
And who would
Gonna
have
have,
thought it would be so early?
gonna have to put down another Whopper.
I used to work at Burger King, damn it.
I know. So I get the cheap Whoppers.
Yeah.
They forgot to put the meat on the bun, so they sell them to me a little cheaper.
Yeah, my best time was 6-second Whopper. Make a Whopper in 6 seconds.
I assume that's not eating the patty.
Nope, just making it.
Yeah.
That's including heat. If someone else cooking for you, I could do it in 6 seconds. That was my best time.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, there. Now I've got a message sent to each of them. There we go. That's taken care of. So nice being able to message your family, Bird.
I have to look into this.
Look into what? I mean, I could send you the message I sent to both of them.
Yeah. And now I see nothing changes in the new year.
No, not so much.
Just send out a lot of private messages on Facebook to all my friends. And as soon as I sent them saying we are live, they logged out. I have no time for you, more. Fuck you.
It's not that much different in my life, so it's all good.
Well, I have one from China that I usually talk about a lot. And he's mostly like, yeah, I don't want to watch it because my English is not good enough. And he was in the backstage with me and Krish, and we was talking Warframe. And even Krish could understand him, so his English is not bad. And I do not invite him on the StreamYard.com. I invite him on the YouTube, so he would be in the fucking chat. I have no idea what his problem is there. Just saying, hey, hi, listening, give you a like, love you all. That's all I want.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
yeah,
well,
if one of
won't let me send it to you. Damn it.
if one of them was like, yeah, hey, I would like to say something. Could I jump on there? I would be like, yeah, I know you. Okay, jump on. Say what you have to say. I don't think that Captain Trek would not let you on at that point.
This is true.
So,
Okay.
especially because I have friends all over the world from with different viewpoints and different perspectives on things, and some even are from the fandom, not the fandom menace, but fandoms. You know,
Mhm.
Star Trek
And
fandom, Star Wars fandom.
Richie, I like your idea. I wish I'd suggested it. I wish
And I
I'd
s-
suggested.
and I'm spreading a rumor now because I think each and every one of my friends are part of the porno fandom.
You're evil. You're evil.
You know, let's be honest, who doesn't watch porn?
I don't.
Lie.
I,
That's
no,
lies.
no. I don't remember the last time I watched any porn.
But you
It
did.
in the past, yeah. But let's put it this way: I worked at nursing homes and I saw old people naked. And just like after that,
Okay,
yeah,
yeah,
I just kind of like, hey,
understandable.
fuck this. Nudity does not affect me anymore. Just like, yeah, no, thank you.
Was kind of the same for my brother. He was in a nursing home, working in a nursing home, and then he found this Playboy from, I don't know, back as Jesus Christ still was walking the earth. And he was like, "Oh well, these women all look so fine." And then I said, "Yeah, well, check out from when it is and how they would look now." And because he was working in the nursing home, he could actually see how they look now. Was the last time he ever touched a Playboy.
Wow.
So, Richie Poole, if you know how to get a hold of Bert's sister, please do. Please do. Suggest the snowball. Ah. Not a big one though, because we don't want to cause any, issues with having to get the bed changed. But just a small one, maybe throw in his face, something like that.
But yeah, truth been told, I also have one Playboy in my collection.
Yeah,
But
but
I bought it actually really because of the articles, because it had one article about a caliber 50 sniper rifle and an article about the OICV, which just came out at the time. And I wanted to read those articles because I couldn't find them online.
Oh,
Yeah, I like to know my guns once in a while. If there is something new, I like to know what it is. Yeah, I didn't say I haven't checked out the ladies too, but that was the main reason why I got it.
yeah,
The articles for the guns.
I actually believe you on that one. Yeah.
At the time, I already had Pornhub.
There is that. Why buy it when you see it for free? Yeah.
Exactly. And moving.
Yeah.
Well, at this point, you could just buy the access to the article and just print it off anymore.
Right.
As I said, they wasn't online at the time.
Yes.
The articles, I mean.
And Mountains of Elysium says, "Sure, Mara, we believe you for the articles." Oh. Let's see here. So, are you going live today, Bird?
I don't think so, Cap.
Hey, Mar,
Yes.
I'm putting in private chat a link for you. I think you're the only one here who would appreciate it.
Oh, Lord. I don't even want to know. I'm not even going to look.
It's a YouTube link.
Well, I know that. Other than that, I'm not even going to look.
It's the internet is for porn, the World of Warcraft edition.
Ha! Oh, that would be
It is hilarious if you haven't seen it yet.
But
It's about 20 years old. Who hasn't seen it yet?
Yeah, no
Who,
kidding. But still, it's still so funny.
who has a link to Salty stream? He's still streaming. My computer, I need to shut down the browser before I can go over to anybody else's stream because it's been a while.
I can get it if you want it.
I would like that.
Um,
Yeah.
One of the 500 tabs you have open.
You want it in the private or the
It
public?
just hit
Public.
private chat.
Public.
It just hit private chat. Okay.
yes. Honestly, I do not
Just copy
follow
paste it.
Salty Tracker because on Salty Tracker stream it's all Fandom Menace here, Fandom Menace there.
Actually, he's not talking about them.
No, he's doing a Minecraft thing right now.
Well, always when I see Salty Tracker on other streams, it's like Fandom Menace here, Fandom Menace there. So why would I go to his streams to hear more about it? While he is just throwing in the words Fandom Menace without even knowing what the Fandom Menace is and who's still in the Fandom Menace. So,
And going over there, you'll see Yosef, who likes Salty more than me, and a few other people that are on. And I'm going to go ahead and call this a
To
stream.
be true, Captain,
I
Joseph was there before you started streaming.
I'm giving shit. Come on.
I just want you to be clear. Joseph was there the whole time. So he was probably there before you even came on.
More than likely, yes.
So Joseph didn't check if I was on here.
Correct.
Good to know.
Correct.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Joseph,
But,
I totally unfriend you and unsubscribe from you.
Seriously, anybody still in the chat? Any one of you still in the chat? Go for it and go on over, check Salty out. I'm going to go ahead and end this right now. So
Right,
I want to thank everybody for joining me, everybody who's been in the chat, everybody who's been on the panel. Thank you so much. You have a great day, and I will see you later.
Arrivederci.